Hello everyone, my name is Khadir. I welcome you all to this presentation which is on process demo of FireBird data and technology solutions. This demo consists of the process that we follow for general data entry of projects. Most of the data entry projects we deal have been with the form filling and also the HTML tagging. So in this presentation, I'll be covering two of the projects that we are dealing with or have dealt in our past. This is the workflow of the process that we follow. I will be highlighting the text that I will be discussing now. The input format of most of the data entry projects is a non-editable text, and this comes up or any other images formats like TIFF, etc. So once we get this non-editable text, we actually use the tools to parse this non-editable images or PDF to editable text out of it. So once we have the text, the text here we call raw as raw data because we have to still identify the records out of it. So the raw data can be in the format of a text file, Word, Excel, etc. So we use our current, we write our code in either using knowledge like .NET, etc. And we identify the records that are present in a particular file. And from the record, we actually pull out the required fields and push them into a temporary database storage. And primarily, we are using the access MDB files. This MDB files are later given to our database, which will be performing the QC on this data. Generally, in the first column, the 4 steps that are there here would give you the accuracy of 90% for most of the projects. So it's now up to the operator to take the accuracy level to that has been desired by the customer or the client. So most of the times you have received the accuracy of 98%, which is required by most of the projects. So after the operator takes care of the QC, the data is now present in temporary databases, which is ready to be exported into the desired format that by the client. Most of the times the desired format is either a CSV file or MDB file or export the data into Excel or exporting it into an XML file. So this is a easier process now. So once this is done, we are ready. This is what the whole process is all about. Let's go and look at the detailed step. Let's go a step below it and see like how is the input coming and how the data is being passed, etc. The current image that you are seeing is a non-editable text, lot of records related to some data. So it's related to one of the processes that we dealt earlier in our past. So now we are going back to the record we got from the client. As you can see, we got a couple of samples, the software input image. So currently, much processing, everything happens in this folder called C collect. The input images is where we keep all our monetable images. As you can see, I have opened one here. There are a couple of more. Images get passed and the text format comes into the C column Khan. All these things are configurable. So you don't have to worry. We can configure them whenever based on the client's based on the project and everything. Once the input images are passed, these images are pushed into the processed images. So the processed images should be containing the images that have been passed earlier and they have been converted into a text format. So I'm waiting for the images that are there in the input images to get converted by into. So as you see, like now the process has started and it has converted into a raw file. And this is, we call it as raw file because we still the records out of it. So this file will be passed, and for it to pass, we have written a custom engine which should run, which has been programmatically running 24/7. So you don't have to just push your images and you can go for sleep for a couple of hours and come back and see that your data has been passed and the accuracy that you have reached is 90%. So now we got couple of two files. So I need to start my engine here. So I go to the services of this system, and my engine name is data process engine, as you can see that I have selected here, and I am starting the service here, which is starting the program. Just this program will actually read this text file and it will start parsing it. So once it finds a file good enough, it pushes to the good file with the records. As you can see, we have converted the raw file into a record file. Record file because each line in this file has been identified to be. So now it's ready for the record parser to be pass and pull out the required fields and push them into the data. So this is the another step, final step where the data is being pushed into the database with the MDB file. These MDB files are the ones on which the data operators will be working, and they will be modifying the data into this MDB file. So I'm trying to open try to open this database file and show you the fields that have been parsed and pushed into this database file. For 24 the amount of time that have taken to do this is just couple of minutes. And the accuracy that you get is around 90%, which is absolutely very good for any kind of data entry project without taking any effort. So this is the process that I'm showing. This is the process where the data entry operator enters, and he actually have to ensure that the accuracy of the data is up to the mark that has been required by the client. So as I told you, by default, the data accuracy we are achieving because of this tool is around 90%, and based on the requirement, the data entry operator will do the QC and modify and update the data directly over here. The data entry operator has to work only in this form. It does not have to go back to the image file or etc. We are also enabled, the tool is intelligent enough to identify the records that are missing some fields. So here the red color records indicate that some field is missing, and also we are indicating the error in the error column what is the field that is being missed and where to find that data from. So here we are missing the city and we are asking to verify the street address. So the operator identifies the city, city has been pushed into the address column, and he modifies the city column and he removes the error because he has updated and saves the data. So the data